Yo, what's going on, everybody? Dave Loughy back again with OddsShopper, talking best NBA bets for today, Thursday, 3/23/23, 3/23/23 here in late March. And by the way, no need to post any disparaging comments about DeMar DeRozan. I punished myself enough last night after that disgusting game. A lot of us in Chalkboard all loved that. Before this video even came out, I think a lot of us saw the 22.5 and we're like, gotta hammer it. He's been crushing lately, looks great, playing huge minutes, disastrous. All these things, all the bets that I put in here, I bet them myself. So in a spot like that where he goes 0 for 6 and then gets hurt with the quad injury in a blowout and he's gone, trust me, I feel that pain as much as you do. But we ultimately went 1-1 because Davis hit the over, DeRozan was terrible, and then Beal was a void because he didn't play, which he became questionable late in the day. So 1-1. It felt worse. It felt worse though because the DeRozan one was just so brutally bad. But that's why we're hanging out in the Chalkboard app, because, well, we celebrate, we make money together, and when we lose, we commiserate together, and there's a shoulder to cry upon. You know what I mean? But link to that is in the description. Chalkboard app, entirely free. All of our picks in there, all the conversation, everything is free and will always be free till the end of time. So check it out. We're building an awesome community. We're almost at 500 members, and we just started last week. So shout out and appreciate all of you who have joined it already and help us build this up. And we're giving out some free OddsShopper Plus and some free BetPro subscriptions along the way. So if anything, that's a reason to jump in. Totally free. Let's get into it. We got 3 props for today. All NBA as usual. Small abbreviated 4-game slate. But first, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, and hit me up on Twitter at Loughy_D. We'll sweat some together. All right, first up, Jonas Valanciunas over 28.5 points and rebounds. Now, I know you guys are similar to me. Sometimes you're just trying to find something that's good that you think will win. If you're betting bets that you think are going to lose, you're crazy. But sometimes we go out on a limb. This one, a little bit. The other two, grayed out superbly well in our BetPro tool and on OddsShopper. We'll get to them in a second. But Joval, over 28.5 points plus rebounds. It's always scary betting overs on Joval because his minutes have been erratic. But over the last 3 games, he's logged 34 minutes, 33 minutes, and then 28 minutes. But that 28-minute game, he lost 5 minutes in a blowout and would have played even more. He has an ideal matchup, we already know that, against the Hornets, right? They allow the second most points or second most rebounds to opponents on the year, 7th most points on the season, and they're 21st in defensive rating. It gets even better though, right? I'm not a big defense versus position guy. Unless it comes to the center position, I think there's less nuance to that. The Hornets have coughed up the most rebounds, and second most points to opposing centers on the season, and it's gotten even worse since Mark Williams hit the shelf earlier this month. So when you look at Joval and you say over his last 3 games, he's posted points plus rebounds totals of 39, 33, and 34. And lost minutes to a blowout in one, and has another opportunity to keep that streak alive today in a picture-perfect matchup with Charlotte. I'm going to hit it. Over 28.5 rebounds plus points for Joval. Next up, Spencer Dinwiddie. All right. Well, he's been pretty good lately, but we're taking an under here on assists, and I think you guys will understand why once I'm done with this. Under 9.5 assists on FanDuel. Now, he's been dishing out assists at a high clip. But 9.5's a big number tonight against the Cavaliers, no less. And before you say, yeah, but Loughy, he finished with 11 assists against Cleveland last time out. I get all of that, but let's consider a couple things first, right? Our BetPro tool has the under with a 65% expected win rate. Anytime I see that, I love it. 13% expected ROI. Over on OddsShopper too, it looks fantastic. But Cleveland also ranks number 1 in defensive rating. They are, and sorry, I'm a little sick. I got some wicked allergies here, so bear with me. 30th in pace, 1st in defensive rating, and they allow the fewest assists to opponents of any team in the league. So if we're betting on Dinwiddie going under double-digit assists, I think I have to take a chance there. Dinwiddie under 9.5 assists. Next up, here's another under. I know some of you guys might oftentimes not like unders, but we take the best bets that are provided to us, and that's the simplest way to do it, the simplest way to long-term make money. It's another under. Before we do, though, I tell you guys every single day, for those of you still on the sidelines, if you're in Colorado, Virginia, New Jersey, or Ohio, You have the best promo known to human history from a sports betting standpoint. I challenge someone to find me another one from an actual legitimate sports book that is better than this Bet365 promo. New Jersey, Ohio, Virginia, and Colorado. You bet $1, one single dollar, you're getting $365 in bonus bets. And yes, it's coming to Pennsylvania soon. I will be smashing that the day that it happens. And I will not forget, because the link is in the description. The link is in the pinned comment. Click that so you can take advantage of this, okay? You take $1. Well, you deposit 10. No big deal. Deposit 10. Takes a minute to sign up. Take $1 of that. So 10% of your 10 bucks. Put it on any bet that you want. You don't have to win the bet. The bet doesn't even need to settle. You put $1 on any bet and you have $365 in bonus bets at Bet365. Consider the value of something like that, where you could lose every dollar that you get in bonus bets, all $360, almost $400, and you're down $1 at the end of the day. I mean, you're literally making, let's say it takes 2 minutes to sign up, and I'm being generous here. It's almost $200 a minute that you're making just by putting $1 in. Don't miss up on an opportunity that you're getting massive money for doing nothing and can actually build your bankroll up to 4 or 5 figures by putting in 10 bucks and betting one. Colorado, Virginia, Ohio, New Jersey, links in the description and in the pinned comments. Let's wrap this one up. All right. Oh, and of course, must be 21 years or older to gamble. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call or text 1-800. I have to do that. Nick Richards, under 9.5 rebounds. So you might look at him and go, yeah, but he's a great rebounder. I understand that. But these books obviously know that too, okay? And that's why a lot of other books have this at 8.5 right now. On FanDuel, you're getting it at 9.5, okay? And not even juiced heavily at -125. So anytime you see other books in big discrepancies and one book is an outlier, you should pounce on that, okay? Because the other books being in agreement usually means that one book has it wrong and it might not last. Who knows? It might be 8.5 by the time by the time this video posts. But Nick Richards, yes, he has upside for sure. We get that. But we just need him to finish with single-digit rebounds. And he'll be going up against an elite rebounder in Jonas Valanciunas, whose minutes have been dramatically increasing lately. And Richards' minutes are already volatile, right? Like, you have to bake that into this. Kai Jones could get more run as the backup. We've seen that happen. We just saw it happen against Philly. And it's also possible, maybe even likely, that PJ Washington closes at the 5. Not saying he will, but there's a lot of ways that Nick Richards doesn't get those minutes that he's required to get over 10 rebounds. And he's gone under 10 boards in 3 of 5 games since Mark Williams went down on March 9th. Okay, but the Pelicans are already a good rebounding team, right? They have the 6th best rebound rate in the league. And Jonas Valanciunas is one of the best offensive rebounders in the game as well. So a lot of this plays into favor for Nick Richards going under 9.5 rebounds, -125 on DraftKings. We also have Dinwiddie under 9.5 assists, -140 on FanDuel, and Jonas Valanciunas over 28.5 points plus rebounds, -120 on DraftKings. As always, appreciate you guys hanging out. Hey, leave a comment down below. Not about DeRozan. I already know. And come hang out in our chalkboard. Totally free. Would love to build the community there. And we got Greg over there. We got Josh. We got a lot of other guys coming down the pike too. Guys that are tennis experts and a million other sports that are dropping their bets in throughout all of these seasons. So we will see you over there. And until tomorrow, good luck tonight. Peace.